Peace. Yo, this little Supreme Wise Mind of Law coming at you live and direct and on the set from Born Power Truth See Truth, or Builders Paradise, or better yet known as Bridgeport, Connecticut for those that don't understand the language. I'm building with you on today's Supreme Mathematics, which how I see as knowledge equality, which brings forth a law of God. You feel what I'm saying? And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to correlate everything one by one so that way you could gain an understanding of what I'm saying and how I'm carrying my message. All right? If you can't hear me, please let me know, because I know that my video quality and my volume quality is really bad. So I just want to let y'all know that it might go in and out. So just let me know. All right. Today's Supreme Mathematics and Knowledge Equality, which brings forth a law of God. Knowledge is to know. Knowledge is to be conscious, is to be aware, is to be attentive. You know what I'm saying? Equality is knowing your position, role, duties, and responsibilities. And knowing your duties and responsibilities, it helps bring forth balance and homeostasis to your life. Because once you have the knowledge of what your duty and responsibility is and your position in life, you'll know how to govern order and direction. You know what I'm saying? And today's math, which bring forth a law of God. God is nothing a man. The man is God and God is man. You know what I'm saying? We teach that the black man is God. Why do we teach that? Because the black man is the most highest form of supreme intelligence on the planet Earth. The most highest form and source of intelligence. This is an actual fact. We don't go on what we think, what we guess, or what we believe. We study, research, we analyze, and we cross-reference all knowledge that we come across in order for us to come to this understanding that the black man is God, always has been, always will be. And he's the most highest form of supreme living mathematics on the planet Earth. And when I say black, I'm not just talking about skin color either. I'm talking about mind state as well as original. So today's degree, it tells you who's the 5% on this poor part of the planet Earth. And it says, they're the poor righteous teachers who do not believe in the teachings of the 10%. Those who are all wise and know who the true and living God is, and teach that the almighty true and living God is the supreme being, son of man, black man of Asia that teach freedom, justice, and equality to all the human families of the planet Earth, otherwise known as civilized people, also Muslims and Muslim sons. Now, a lot of times when people go into that lesson, they don't know how to separate one from the other. And when I mean separate one from the other, I'm going to explain to you. All right, when you look at the lesson, right, the lesson is clearly identifying who the 5% is. And it's identifying who the 10% is. Hey, how you doing? And it's identifying who civilized people are. There are a lot of people in that lesson. So when you're looking through that lesson, browsing through the lesson, always take your time to know, where's your position? Where do you stand at? Who do you identify yourself as? Because think about it, right? It says, and the lesson says, who are the 5% on this poor part of the planet Earth? And it says, they are the poor righteous teachers who do not believe in the teachers of the 10%. Those who are all wise and know who the true and living God is, and teach that the almighty true and living God is the supreme being, son of man, black man of Asia, that teach freedom, justice, and equality to all human beings of the planet Earth, otherwise known as civilized people, Muslims and Muslim sons, also Muslims and Muslim sons, part of self. So it tells you civilized people. A 5% is the one who's civilized. Muslims are civilized people. Christians are civilized people. Are they the 5% that teach, that don't believe in the teachings of the 10%? Maybe not, but they are also considered, they're also civilized people, also Muslims and Muslim sons. They may not be mentioned in the lesson, but they're also considered civilized, because if they go to church and they have a type of level of organization or organized structure in their life, and they're doing what they need to do for themselves, even though they might believe in a mystery God, they're still considered civilized people. Because a civilized person is one who just does his duty and responsibility as a man or woman. It's really simple. I think that a lot of times when people think that somebody got to be civilized, they got to be a 5% of like teaching that the black man is God and the black woman is the earth. No. Civilized people are people that handle their duties and responsibilities as a man and a woman. Or a woman. Now, knowledge my equality. And the knowledge that I'm giving to you, I'm sharing with you because I want to be able to give you in from what? A different angle and perspective. See, a lot of times when we come across that lesson, we say, oh, who's the 5% of the poor part of the planet Earth? The poor part of the planet Earth is what? The wilderness of North America. Why? Because there's been a lot of resources stolen. There's been a lot of resources that have been misused, misrepresented. But also, the poor part could be the part of your life that you're not properly cultivating. The poor part could be part of your life where you're not doing what you need to do and taking care of your responsibilities as a man or a woman. Because you got to acknowledge your equality. Like I said, you got to know your role and position in life in order for you to govern order and direction. So if you're a 5%er, a 5% is one who's civilized. A civilized person is one who's upright, who lives according to the standards of how they see fit for their life, their order and structure that they govern themselves in with their life. So the 5% are the ones who teach basically that the God is supreme being, black men of Asia. The black man is God. He's the most highest form of living mathematics on the planet. Now, whether a person adheres to that or not, I don't know. But God is not a mystery. You feel what I'm saying? God is not a mystery. The only mystery is the missing link of the story that hasn't been told, that the black man is God. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of times, a lot of people don't want to bear mind to that. But like I said before, and I went in the beginning of the video, this is not on guessing or believing or thinking. This is on actual researching factual information that you can look up on yourself. You can cross-research, you can cross-reference, and see for yourself. Because, like I said, you got to know your equality. You got to know where you stand at in life. Why? Because if you don't know where you stand at in life, how you going to know your position? How you going to know your role? You feel what I'm saying? God is a servitude to the people, not the people to a servitude to God. Some people worship God in a mystical sense because, as they say, God provides a service to the people. God's greatest commodity is his people. He provides what? A service to the people. God is nothing but a man. I know a lot of people find that hard to, digest or take in. But don't trust what I'm saying and take it on face value. I always tell people to look it up for yourself. Really take the time and really research. Even colored people, they got the God that they understand it. They've been misrepresenting the black man for years, making us look like we the savages and we the only people on the continent. As the God's Greek say in the 1:14, says, why does the devil why does the devil call our people Africans? To make our people here in North America believe that the people on that continent are only people that they have and that they are all savages. You see the picture that they're painting? That is the biggest problem. And that's the biggest misrepresentation because you gotta look at it. For years, months, and days, they've been trying to wipe us out and trying to find ways to wipe us out. But historically speaking, you can't wipe out the black man because you need the black man to what? Procreate life. And if we don't procreate life, you don't live as a black man or as a man. So my thing is that when you're talking about the devil, you're talking about anybody that's adversarial to the true and living God. Anybody that's adversarial to what? The black man. So who is it? The color man. The color man been trying to wipe us out for years. Yes, and I'm saying it. Because you think about it, do the research. Who has been the one causing the most trouble in history? It hasn't been the original man, because the original man has been trying to get his spot in the wilderness of North America. But ever since we was brought over here, matter of fact, we were already over here, but some of us brought over here from Africa. Some of original people or aboriginal people, indigenous people of this land. We've been raped, pillaged, murdered, slain, tortured, lynched in every way, shape, form, or fashion. So this is why the devil gonna call our people Africans. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, they go off with the notion of, one person that colonized Africa, which his name was Scipio Africanus. I don't know how true that is, but I'm gonna do my research and really find out why was the name Africa, because the word Afrique means without cold, meaning that is one country that never gets cold. It's always hot all year round, no matter where you go. No matter what part of Africa you go in, it's gonna be cold, it's gonna be warm and hot all year round. Because why? Damn near in the center of the planet Earth. But my thing is that when you look at it, right, it says that teach freedom, justice, and equality to all human beings that are planet Earth. How you gonna gain your freedom? Knowing your equality. How you gonna gain your justice? Knowing where you stand. How you gonna gain your equality? How you gonna gain equality in this world? By knowing your role and position. You gotta know what role you play. You gotta know what position you play in this life that we call, on this planet that we call Earth, and in this thing that we call life. So, I just wanted to add on real quick, about today's math and knowledge equality, and the 16th degree and the 1 to 40, and also the 7th degree and the 1 to 14. Because let me tell you something, whether you trust what I'm saying or not, it's happening either way. They're trying to play the black man out of pocket up, making him look like other than something that who he really is. Is the most supreme and divine being on this planet Earth. And that's the actual fact. Peace to the Lost 5% Nation.